Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are here in OFR Season 4, Division 1, Round 4 in Austria. We're here at the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg, and we've got 19 drivers. Today is going to be a great race. You got Dr. Robot and Havoc. How you doing, Havoc?
Super excited, Robot. Super excited. We're at the Red Bull Ring. One of the favorites this season, yeah.
Yeah, it really is. And, I don't want to say this is an easy track because I think it's a bit naive to call it easy, but everyone is going to be so similarly paced compared to all the other tracks. I mean, we're looking top 10 within a tenth of a second possibly, and the bottom 10 within a second. It's going to be so close.
Yeah, the DRS train is going to play a huge part in the race today. If you're not in a DRS train, you're definitely going to fall back. 3 DRS zones. It's going to be interesting to see how the drivers make overtakes possible and how they get on with the overtakes. We've always seen them go down into turn 4. We always see overtakes there. Usually ends up in a safety car. You're going to see overtakes coming out of turn 1, and you're going to see overtakes coming out of turn 10. So it's going to be super exciting with all the overtakes and all the DRS zones and tire selection. We're going to have to see who chooses what as far as tire strategy.
Absolutely. Now, I'm riding on board with VR right now, who has decided to share his telemetry this weekend, so we're going to be looking at it right now. Let's jump on board and watch as he crosses the line. First one to cross, so he's going to be the first one to set a hot lap. If he doesn't invalidate into turn 1, breaks at about 90 meters, doesn't take as much inside curve as you probably want to, but he still gets that car turned around, and he's going up the hill now, up to turn 2, DRS wide open, and you can see him using almost 30% of his ERS already. Breaks just after the 100 meter board into turn 3, takes a nice amount of inside curve there. If you take too much, it will unsettle the car, but he's already got his DRS wide open, back to full throttle and reaching 8th gear already. Really tricky braking zone as you come into turn 4 here. It's downhill, you can lock up the front so easily, but you just want to take that inside apex and get on the throttle as early as possible, push that car wide so you can get enough speed coming uphill into turn 6 right now. Brake just after the 50, he turns in, you can see that right front heating up there, and through turn 7 a slight lift and get on that throttle as early as you possibly can. He hits the inside curve there and he manages to get on full throttle nice and early. Now he's coming downhill into the, again, tricky braking zone at turn 9. A lot of people will probably spin here. Oh, but he's done that very nicely into the final corner. He's on the throttle early again. He's not invalidated. He's coming around the final corner. What's it going to be? I reckon a 104. He's set a 104.3. Pretty decent time there, but he can go faster.
Beautiful lap. Not a lot of track evolution yet. First lap on the track. A few mistakes I saw out of VR's lap. He can definitely get on the throttle a little bit faster in sector 2. Maybe just a lack of confidence right now since it was the first lap. The nerves are running through a lot of the drivers, so
Absolutely.
They've got to get that first lap in, that banker lap as we call it, and they've got to get those nerves out of the way. Now when they come out for the second and third run, they're going to get more and more confident, and we'll see the times get faster and faster.
Absolutely. This track is quite notorious for its invalidations. Like, it's not easy to invalidate, but because every corner you need to push as much as you possibly can so you don't lose any time because the track is so short, it's really easy to actually push too much and drift wide. And I reckon that is why we're going to see a lot of invalidations around here, and a lot of guys are coming out, set a hot lap and coming straight back in because they've invalidated. Fastest lap currently, Izat's already done a 102. He's done a 102.9. I didn't think we'd see it that early, but we have. Good job, Izat.
Yeah, that's without track evolution, without rubber on the track. That's a very fast time. And going back to invalidations, we're talking about inches here, guys.
Yep.
You have got to be inches on the mark when you're braking into turn 1. You got to be right on the board, right after the 100-meter board. Brake, turn in, you gotta have that apex right. We're talking about inches into turn 1. Inches separate a validated lap and an invalidated lap, and then they go up the hill into turn 3. Turn 3 is one of those spots, if you can't get the accelerator down right and you don't miss the bump, you are going to spin or you're going to lose traction and you're going to lose tenths off your time.
Yeah.
And that's what the guys are searching for, Robot. They're searching for hundreds here, not tenths. We're not looking for tenths. We're looking for hundreds and thousands today at the Red Bull Ring. Those little milliseconds are going to be what separates the top 5.
Absolutely. And you're right in terms of how close they are, and because from P2 all the way down to P11 right now is a second. That is how close all these drivers are. And I know a lot of the drivers that have come back into the pits can definitely set a faster time, which is going to close the gap even more. There's also one point that I'm looking at now. I'm on board with Scotty. He's just coming through turn 7. If you hit this outside curb here, well, inside of turn 8, it even looks as if all your tyres are actually not over the white line, but but it still invalidates you, and that is how close it is. Turn 8 is definitely a place easy to invalidate. Turn 9 also, and turn 1 as well. What would you say the trickiest...
Scotty's got a little different approach, right?
I think so.
Go on. What were you saying?
What would you say the trickiest corner was?
Definitely turn 4. Turn 4 is a very tricky corner. It's an easy corner. You can get around the corner fairly well, but it's how you take that line. You have to hit the inside apex. You have to run it out to the curb, and you got to get ready for turn 6. Scotty gets very, very loose coming out of turn 3. But yeah, I think for me, it's turn 4. The only other corners that I would worry about is turn 9 and 10. The setup for the front straight and the down DRS, the first DRS zone you're going to come to. In qualifying, you have to hit 9 and 10, and you have to get them right. In the race, those are important turns at Red Bull that you have to worry about, or you're going to accumulate penalties like you would not believe.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Atomic just went second, 103.324. That's just a tenth quicker than Vilsek's 103.421. And then a tenth down the road from him is Gernman with a 103.5. Tenth down the road from him is AJ. AJ's back, everyone. Nice to see him up there with these guys. I think this is one of his favourite tracks, which is really nice. Where's Pingu? Where's Santu? He's not even set a time yet, has he?
Pingu's all the way down. Where's he at? He's all the way down at 17. Not set a time yet. Probably in validations and stuff, but it's nice to see the McLaren boys up in 2 and 3.
Beautiful. Really nice to see. These two are one of the favourites to win it in terms of the Constructors' Championship this season. We've got Racer Tay in the Renault, who's currently going slowly. He's pulling over to the right-hand side, and I think he's about to let people pass. Yes, he is. And is he going to... Ooh, he's got on the throttle a bit early there. He almost went off. He's
got some traffic. He's trying to let this traffic go, but... I don't know. I mean, you can start your lap from this far in. I'm not sure what that it was. He's coming in.
You know what? I think
he
was.
Gotten...
Yeah, I think he was waiting for the other guys to hit the apex. He didn't want to disrupt them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the other thing you're going to see today, guys, this is the other reason why Tay may have stopped. He didn't want to interrupt that pit lane entry.
Oh yeah.
If the guys cross the line before they get into 9, so turn 9 is going to be the key on pit lane entry. Before you get to 9, you have to be in the pit lane. You are not allowed, in OFR this season, you are not allowed to come into the pit lane after turn 9. You have to be inside the line when you come around turn 9. So, be aware, guys, if you want to come into the pits, you have to be inside the line, and you got to be ready to go. You got to slow the car down. You don't want to overextend the line.
Absolutely, and I think the penalty is going to be a one-place grid penalty every time you do it, if it's reported. That's what the stewards have said. Now, Izat is on a hot lap right now. He's looking really glitchy on my screen. I hope it's not the same for anyone else, but we're just riding on board with this telemetry as well. He's on his hot lap, and he's already put in 5% wear on his tyres. He's coming in because I think he didn't invalidate, but I think he doesn't want to, set a time on these worn softs again because he might go faster. But he was actually on a really quick lap then. It's interesting.
Do you think we'll see some of the guys go to mediums with the times that have been sent so far?
No, I don't think so, because I think track position is very important here. We saw from the esports race that just happened a few days ago that track position is crucial, because once you break that toe and you've more than a second behind someone ahead of you, you can't get an overtake done. And when there is a big train of cars, the guy out ahead's using overtake, the guy at the back is just getting pulled along, he doesn't want to use it. There's hardly any overtaking on that run up to turn 3. So I don't think these guys are going to be using mediums because they want to get in the top 10 and get track position early on.
Let's get the turn straight, Robot. So F1 has announced the new... How many times has it changed? I think it's changed 3 or 4 times in the past 5 years. You've got your turn 1. We've got the kink to the left as turn 2, and then we've got the hairpin as turn 3. The next turn down at the very bottom of the hill is turn 4, and then we come around for 5 on the right before the 2 lefts, which is going to be 6 and 7.
Yep.
And then you've got that turn 8 that goes all the way down to the last 2 turns with 9 and 10. So it's a short track. We've got 36 laps. I think we're in for it here, Robot. I think we're in for a show, and I think the guys are going to put on the day.
Yeah, I think so. Riding on board is Super Bounty right now, who's got knocked down all the way to 15th with a 104.3. Remember that Izat's currently done a 102.9, I believe, so he is a second and a half down on him, but he is still pushing, and I reckon Bounty should be able to get into the 103s if he tries hard enough here. He's got 7 minutes left. If he sets a hot lap right now, he might struggle to get out towards the very end because there will be a lot of traffic on the road, but we are just going to stick with him for now, just to see how he gets on. I'm not sure if he's on an in-lap because he's not used up any of his ERS and his fuel's flashing. I think this might be an in-lap. I think he might have messed up somewhere. I'll tell you what, I'll switch to someone else who's currently on track. Avi is invalidated, so Avi's coming back in now. Again, he's going to have to come back out in a few minutes' time to set his final lap. Let's jump to AJ and see how he's getting on. AJ's just flown through turn 1 there, and he is on a hot lap. Let's see if he's sharing his telemetry, because if he is, we can bring it up. He is sharing it, so let's bring it up so you guys can see just how hard it is to keep these temperatures under around 100 degrees here so they don't overheat. And AJ spun!
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Caught that at the right time.
He's kept it off the wall.
He has.
He's kept it off the wall.
Now, he's going to have to wait for these cars to pass. And there you go. He's done it at the right time. And now he's moving out the way so he doesn't get disqualified. But you can see how much his rears... Look, his rears are at 120 degrees. He needs to be careful. If he gets on the throttle, he'll light them up again. There we go. They're starting to cool down now.
Yeah, I think he's experienced enough. He knows to calm him down. Take it easy, coming back on. Bad luck. You're going to see it, guys. You're going to see it today coming out of turn 3. The guys are going to come around. You're going to see that yellow flag caution in sector 1 right before they get to 2. You're going to see that turn 3 flag come up a lot. You're going to see that yellow flag come up a lot as the guys get a little squirrely. They got to kind of let off. It's going to get them in the low speed and into a caution zone.
Yeah. One thing to point out, or to remember at least for D2, is that the track temp's currently 30 degrees, so we need to remember that to see if it gets hotter or cooler for D2. We can try and compare times. Air temp is currently 22 degrees, but AJ's actually staying out and he's going for another lap.
He's going to go again.
Let's see what he can do then. He flies through turn 1. Look at that. He nailed that inside apex there. He's got a bit of wear on his tyres, though. 5% on the rears, 3% on the fronts. I wonder if that's going to affect him. Let's see if he's going to get up on his time. I'll quickly switch to it now just to see. His current was a 15.7 in the first sector. He's a 10th up on his best lap so far. He could be going for a faster lap here. Now, let's see. He's on a 103.6 already. He's currently on a projected 103.5. Let's see if he can improve. He's just coming up to the end of Sector 2, so he's got 2 more corners to go, so I'll keep you guys updated with what is happening there. He's just coming around turn 6, and he's about to cross the line. It was a 28.5, and he's just at a 28.3. He's 2 tenths up again, so he's looking at a 103.2 at the moment. He is going quick on very worn tyres too. I don't know how he's doing this. Is he going to stay out? He is. He's flown through turn 9. And he's going to nail the apex again at turn 10. He's so early on the throttle. He's going to cross the line. He was 103.699, and he's got 103.1. He's just 2 tenths off a 102 here. Fabulous job there, AJ.
It's a worn set of tires there, Robot. If he takes that set out, how much of a difference is that going to make as opposed to what the other guys are running on a one lap hot lap tire as opposed to a 2 lap hot lap tire? So, I mean, is it going to make a difference?
I think so. After a 1 lap stint, and then so you got an out lap, a hot lap, and then an in lap, you're looking at about 5% wear. AJ's got to come in again, remember, so he's going to be looking at around 8% wear final. 3%, that's about a lap, so he's going to be a lap down on some of the drivers. I think that could be quite crucial, especially with the pit strategy, definitely.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And then as we were watching AJ, Stinson did go P2 with a 103 flat. Not quite in that 102 range. He's close. He's super close. We might see it on his last lap. Santi, we don't like to speak Santi's name during the streams because we just don't want to do it. P3, 103.1, not far off. And then look at AJ, 103.18.
He's 100th off his teammate. Oh my gosh.
Is that not amazing? Look at Margaret. Look at Yuval right behind AJ. How far is he off? 9 thousandths of a second separate P4 and P5.
Dude, this is absolutely crazy. But it's so nice though, because we kind of wish for races like this where everyone is so similarly paced. In Austria, although it's a simple and short track, some people might find it boring to race, but to spectate and watch 20 drivers driving around at similar pace, it's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. And as we were saying earlier, the second gap from the leader went down to P5. Look where it's gone now. We've now got a second gap between P1 and P10. I think it's going to get even closer. You could even look at P11, 12, maybe even P13. Avi's only 2 tenths off. So 1.2 off of the lead. We are going to see a huge DRS train. When these guys get behind each other, they're not going to take off like in qualifying. They're going to be stuck together, and it's going to be all about the braking. How close can they stay throughout the braking zones and stay close to the driver in front?
We're about to see. Let's hope no one gets into anyone's dirty air. Racer Tay is about to set his pretty much only hot lap. He has set a 1:11, but obviously that's not his best time. I'm going to ride on board with him now. If you could keep an eye on Santu just to see where he is, I'll jump to him after. But here we go with Racer Tay coming down the main straight now, getting onto the curb as much as possible, braking at about 80 meters and turns in, and he's invalidated! Just like that. He is going to be fuming right now. Now, Santu's just coming through 7. Okay, so should we ride on board with him and hope we don't jinx him?
Yeah, he's getting set up. He's getting the car set up. He's got a car behind him. He's got a car in front. The car in front is a little bit further ahead. Here he comes through 9. He's getting the car set up. He's getting some pace. You don't want to do that here at the end of the lap, right before your hot lap. You can get a this and next invalidation. But he's gotten on. Here he comes down into turn 1. Let's see what he does. Where is he braking at? A little bit after the 100 like everybody else is doing. Very nice through turn 1. He's got some traffic here. He's going to gain a little bit of toe off the Alfa Romeo as he comes up the hill. He goes through turn 2, and here he comes up to turn 3. Let's see where he brakes. It's going to be right at the 100 just like everybody else. A little bit to the inside. I don't know if that's the line you want to take through there. He does get traction coming out. 4th gear, DRS on. Another toe.
Yep.
Coming down to turn 4. Another toe. Is the car going to get out of the way? It's not going to get out of the way.
Oh, it's his teammate! It's AJ!
It's a broken wing. It's his teammate.
Oh no, it's AJ! AJ, what are you doing?
No.
He was... Oh no! Look at that! We jinxed him! He's got 51% front wing damage!
What's the AlphaTauri boys take?
No idea, and to make
I
things...
don't think you can count that as a commentator's curse.
No,
Robot.
that was
that's more of a teammate thing.
I think that was a failed attempt at giving him the toe. I think AJ didn't know where he wanted, where Santi wanted him to go. Santi was also 300ths up on his time. Just checking that in the app now. He's going to be fuming. He's going to be absolutely fuming.
And as he's done that, he's not going to be able to come out and do it again. Obviously, he's got to come in, pit. I mean, there's no way he can do another lap in. But as that's happened, Gernman went to P2.
Ooh.
Went in between Ezat and Stinson. He's only 700ths off Ezat's time. I mean, but that's not to mention where could Santi have been if he finished that lap.
I reckon he probably would have got 2 tenths. I reckon he could have saved 2 tenths over the entire lap, and that would have put him on a 1:02.970.
He was moving, wasn't he, Robot?
was.
He was just absolutely flying around.
Now, he benefited a lot from that initial toe up into turn 2, and then he benefited again from AJ pulling him along, but AJ just stayed on the racing line. Margolit's not going to be able to set another time there. I'm riding on board with him now. Quali is now over, and he's invalidated, so that's Margolit's time done. Atomic has managed to get down. Santu and AJ both crossed the line now, so they are done. I'm going to quickly see if I can cycle through to see if anyone's closer to crossing the line. We've got on board with Tommy, who's invalidated, so he won't be able to. Avi's just coming through turn 4 now. Let's jump down. Bounty, where's Bounty? Bounty's run out of fuel. I think he's moving to the right-hand side of the track. And Mia is in turn 3 now, and Scotty is coming around the final corner. Let's stick with Scotty. He's currently in last place, 19th place right now with a 1:05.0. Is he going to be able to improve his time? He's coming down the line now. He does. He goes a 1:03.9. That's put him in 12th place. Nice to see Scotty and Shorty back here today. Gonna jump to Leaker now, who's not going faster. He's slowed down. Vilsec is going faster though, so we'll stick with Vilsec for now and see how he gets on. He's just coming through turn 8 right now. Not sure if he's improved on his time, but I'll stick with it for now just to see. I'll quickly tell you actually, he's currently in 8th place and he is up on his time actually. And he's coming in.
He's coming in. What's he going to do?
He was 2 tenths up.
2 tenths up?
Oh no.
No, Atomic came through. Atomic was 3 tenths down. I think he messed up right at turn 4 is where he lost his time because his turn 3 exit looked amazing. He just flew through turn 3. Vilsec had a little bit more trouble coming out of turn 3. Got a little squirrely. He had to catch traction, let off the throttle, and get back on a little easier. But Vilsec was actually faster going through sector 2. Had 2 tenths up on his time and came in. What is that all about, Robot?
No idea. I really don't know. Now, it's possible that he could have lost it all in the final sector. He could have made a mistake somewhere. But no, I caught him just as he was crossing the sector 2 line and he looked fine.
Yeah, he looked fine. The delta time just came up. I don't know.
I'll tell you what.
I'm not sure. I mean,
I know why. It's his tyres. Those tyres, I'll bring it up on the stream now, were at 8%. I don't think he wanted to go faster on those tyres. Do you know what? That must have been his 4th attempt. That must. I think
That
he's
would
used
have
up
been
all of his softs. Yeah.
That would have been it, yeah.
Ah, there we go.
So is that what they're going for, Robot? Are they going for the softer compound as opposed to the balance this weekend?
I think so.
No reason to go hard.
No,
No reason to go balanced. You're not going to see the hards during the race. It's going to be a soft medium. Why go balanced if you can just go on the softer route, get 4 attempts at your lap, and then go on to the race and have a set of mediums ready to go?
Yeah, and it's going to be dry as well. I'm not sure if you mentioned that earlier, but I've just seen it now in Discord. But look at that. The gap all the way down to 12th is exactly a second. Look at that. Remarkable.
Now,
absolutely remarkable.
Everybody's gone on softs. We've got a lap from Amir on the mediums, 104.6. He's at the bottom, obviously, because everybody went on softs. That's a little bit of a weird strategy. I think he's gonna get a new set when he comes to the race, but we'll have to wait and see.
Indeed. So we want to give a shout out to all the guys that have joined us in the stream. Larvsesh is saying that he's just here to steal the best strategy from the D1 winner. That's pretty much what all the D2 drivers watch this race for. Marco's here as well. Yarlit, Anders has joined. Good to have you back, Anders. Nice to see you spectating the races. And Ash and Shorty are there too. Very, very nice. Oh, and Phil, of course. Phil Babbage is here too. So we're looking at one-stop strategy, pitting it around lap 15, I think. Is that right? Take the softs to 13, 14, 15 laps, and then take the mediums the rest of the way.
That's the way you want to go. Now, let me give you a bit of information. The undercut is very overpowered here at Austria. You can gain some time on the undercut here, and we're going to have to watch out for it. How long can the guys take the mediums? We've seen guys like Stinson and Lika and Izat take tires the furthest they will go this season, and we're going to have to see how the undercut works, because if you can undercut, if you're in traffic, you undercut, get out of that traffic, come out, wait for the guy to pit, you are in a very good position, but you have to keep that pace up. You can't be in a lot of traffic when you come back out. If you're in, say, the top 5, you undercut, you come in. What's going to happen if you go around and then you come right back out in traffic with the cars being so close in the line?
I didn't think the undercut was as powerful as that. However, it is going to... So... I think it's going to be a mistake for anyone to go long on the soft tyre. I think that's all I can say. If as soon as the guy behind you pits, you need to pit as soon as possible to decrease the chances of that undercut actually working. So yeah, let's wait to see around lap 14, 15, 16 to see if anyone jumps in. Chances of a lap 1, turn 1 safety car, I think they're pretty high. I think turn 1 is just a big nightmare of a right-hander. It's too tight, and we're starting now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, guys, and... Oh, someone got a jump start there. Santu Rekka's got a drive-through penalty for a jump start. What has he done? He's pulled away. He's in first place right now. We've not got that much other drama going on. It looks like there's a big collision in turn 1. We've got some drivers wide, and we've got Vilsek spinning again in turn 1. That happened to him last season, and he's all the way around right now. He's not going to be happy with that. We've got a few other drivers dropping down a little bit, but not too much. Let's hope they can keep it clean as they come into turn 2 right now. We've got Lika going into the back of someone there. I'm not sure if he's got damage at all, but there's no safety car as of yet, and we've got a lot of position changes here. Something definitely went wrong into turn 1 there, but let's hope these guys can keep it cleaner than they have already. Super Bounty down in 17th place at the moment, chasing a lot of drivers ahead of him. He does have the pace to overtake them, so let's hope he can do it as quick as possible. Vilsek all the way down in last place. Let's just quickly check Vilsek's car to see if he's got any wing damage. Yeah, I'm sure he has. He's got 31% front left wing damage. You can see it there. You can see how much he's struggling to just get that car rotated through these left-handers here. You can see he's dropping down a few more gears than usual, and he's a bit hesitant on the throttle too. He's going to have to pit.
What a turn 1, Robo. We always see it, don't we? It's always turn 1.
Yeah, Atomic's pitting too. He's currently P3 in the championship, and he's having to pit nice and early. I'm not sure if you saw, but Santi actually got a jump start, and he's got a drive-through penalty to submit to, and he's doing that right now. Vilsek's going to come out ahead of him. Vilsek hasn't pitted. Vilsek hasn't pitted. I think Lika Lika's changed his wing too. I think he went into the back of someone into turn 3.
Maybe because it's the left end plate robot. He's not having such a hard time. We'll see it right here as he goes through turn 3. How's he get on? Very, very smooth. I mean, maybe because it's just the left end plate. He's not having a bad go, and he doesn't want to come in and lose any more spots or time.
Yeah, it's going to be a struggle now. Leaker's down in last place. He's going to have to fight his way all the way through. What tyres is he on? He's on the mediums. He's going to have to pit again, surely.
Yeah, it's going to be another stop. He's going to try to make some time up, but I don't know that I would have went on to the mediums. I mean, look how far back he is after coming in, being right on the pack. Now he's in. It looks like he's at least, I don't know, it looks like 18, 20 seconds off the lead.
Yeah, he's going to be struggling. I think he might be a little bit more, actually, because of the big train of cars. But right now, we've got the top three pulling away slightly. We've got Isaac, German, and Stinson engaged in their own little battle. They're separated by 1.5 seconds right now. Margolit's 2 seconds down the road. But then behind Racer Tain 6, everyone is within 1 second of each other. That is how close this is going to be. Now, we've got a penalty for Atomic. He's got multiple warnings already on lap 3. He's not going to be happy with that.
Look at this battle for 7th here, Robot. Tommy, Scotty, Jedi, all together. And they keep swapping places. Here they go. A little wide for Tommy there. Scotty trying to look inside. And they are going nuts back here.
Yeah, they really are. They're jostling for position every other corner at the moment. Big lock up there from the Ferrari of Shorty ahead. But he has moved into the points. Jedi behind in the Red Bull right now. And then he's got his the other Ferrari behind him in a 12th place of Avi. Less than a 10th behind right now. Avi's pushing him almost.
Oh, Jedi's missing an end plate. Jedi is missing an end plate. I don't know if this is causing him to slow down, but Avi was just trying to get around and get around and get around. And
oh, no.
Oh, no. He's pushed VR in.
No, VR's out. No, Jedi went in, but Jedi cut the pit lane massively.
That's going to be a penalty from the stewards, guys. Not a good way to start. I don't know if he pushed Amir in, if Amir even wanted to come in, but he's got to have wing damage from him coming in. Maybe not.
Oh, Jedi, that was a silly mistake. That was. Never mind. He'll learn from it, I suppose. But yeah, we told them not to cut the pit lane, and he just went straight across the track.
Yeah, Atomic's going to gain positions back. I think Leak is going to beat him out of the pits here. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's going to come in behind Amir. I think he's going to get him going up to turn 3, though, so...
Oh, yeah, sorry. Leak jumped Jedi, but now Leak has got Amir ahead of him. Is Amir on the hards? I can't quite see.
He is. It looks like he's on the hards. He went super wide in turn 3.
So did Jedi, actually, and now Leak has got that position back. So there you go. Now, just jumping up the field slightly, Shorty and Squashed Apple. I just want to give a shout out to Squashed Apple. He's one of our newest drivers. He joined us last week. Really quick, really consistent. He made a bit of a pit strategy, I think, last weekend. But this weekend, hopefully, he's going to finish in the points. Yeah, real nice guy, real great driver. Let's hope he sticks around. So they're coming into turn 1 now. He's leading, but Shorty's right behind him. And Shorty has got a far better exit out of there. Huge slipstream now. He's got DRS open, and I think we're about to see an overtake.
Yeah, Tommy's going to get eaten up right here. You don't want to be the first guy in line on that DRS train because you're going to get it.
Ooh, that was so close from these drivers. Shorty almost made a move. But Squashed Apple is still in 8th right now. He's still ahead of Shorty. That was a good move from him there. Well done. Good defending drive there. Yes, we can see the position changes. There we go. So we have Squashed Apple moving up 9 positions. He started in 17th, guys, and he's in 8th already. Good job for him. We've also got Super Bounty moving up 6. Solid job from Bounty. Avi moving up 4 too. Scotty moving up 5. Racer Tay moving up 4. A lot of position changes here. Vilsec has moved all the way back up to 15th from last place, which is also nice to see.
It's not bad, but look at the losers out of the gate, Robot. Santi 9 down. Vilsec 7 down, Atomic 9 down, Liga 8 down, Jedi 6 down. A lot of time to make up from those guys.
Absolutely. Now, the fight for position 1 right now is come back alive. No longer is Izat a second ahead. He's only 7/10 ahead, and Stinson's caught up to the back of German as well. Stinson's taken out 2nd within the last 3 laps. Both of them have DRS on Izat right now, but I think Izat's doing a bit of defending with his overtake. It looks like he is because he's got less than Stinson, but a little bit more than German, who's struggling a bit here. German's having to defend and attack, and that is using his ERS up a lot more than the guys around him right now.
With the DRS and 36 laps, and ERS, Robot, what do you do? I mean, if you're in the lead like Izat's in, do you try to harvest as much as you can, or do you hold on to that lead thinking you can stay away?
It's Avi. Sorry to interrupt you there, but Avi has gone deep into turn 4, and it looks like he's come off at turn 5, actually. Has he got damage on his car? Let's have a look. What position is he in?
Maybe a left-in plate. No, I think it's still there.
No? Alright, let's have a look. Oh, he's not showing his telemetry, so we can't see, unfortunately, guys. But yeah, he's dropped down a few positions there, in fact, after making up so many in the start of this race. That's a shame. But I'm going to quickly jump back up to the lead, because look at the gap. It's less than 5 tenths for each driver right now. Here we go. We're getting a beautiful helicopter cam coming into turn 3 right now. The gap has closed up a lot more between Gernman and Stinson than it has between Gernman and Iza. And I think Stinson's about to pounce here. Let's ride on board with him and see what he can do. He's got more speed for sure. He's got more speed. His overtake is on. Gernman's defending on the inside. Oh, and he almost squeezes him out of the track there, but Stinson's about to oversteer into him. No, they're touching. It's wheel to barge board here. They need to be careful. And Stinson's going to give way for now, but he's got a better run out of the corner, though, and he's got the inside line. Here he comes through turn 7. Can he keep it? Yes, he can. Stinson's ahead, but now Gernman's got the inside into turn 8, and Gernman's got that position back. Good jostling here.
Look at the gap, Robot. Look at the gap that's been caused from Izat from these two battling. It went back up to 7. It's not going to go very far because they're going to get DRS again as they come down the front straight. Here they come. Is Stinson going to try to make a move again? We know he's the king of the late breakers, and he can make it stick.
Well, let's see if he's going to do it. Let's hope he can channel his inner Ricardo as they come up to turn 2 right now. He's going to want to claim that inside line and dive bomb without oversteering or running deep into the corner. I don't think he's going to be able to do it now, though, because you can see he's just not benefiting that much, and that is because Gernman is using all his overtake. He's only got 19% of his overtake left, whereas Stinson has 29. This is it, guys. This is where it's about to happen. Let's see if he can do it. No, Stinson didn't get a good exit out of turn 3.
I don't know how Izat's doing it, Robot. How is Izat staying in front of these guys? You can tell they both got pace. They're 4 seconds in front of everybody else. How has Izat stayed in front? He's just got such a great line going around the track all the way around.
I don't know how he's done it, to be honest, but he's still keeping that around 5 tenths of a second gap. It was 7 tenths a few corners ago. Now it's below 5. Now it's above 5. I think let's just check his overtake. Actually, he's got 40% compared to 16 of Gernman compared to. Let's see, 34 of Stinson. So Izat's doing some ERS management here. Now we're about to see it again. Let's see if Stinson can make a move here. Oh, he's got a little bit of over. He slid slightly as he went through turn 1.
Yeah, he's going to lose a little bit going up the hill here. It's all about turn 1 and the exit out of turn 1. You have to have a great exit out of turn 1 because it's only going to gain you time going up the hill. If you have a bad exit, the car has to motor up that hill off of a dead. It almost seems like a dead start as they go up the hill.
And I'm just watching the alphas right now because they're a little bit closer. It's the alpha of Squashed Apple and Scotty battling each other. Scotty is actually losing a bit of time being behind him right now. And look at that. Shorty, do you know what? There might be some... Because Scotty and Shorty used to be teammates, didn't they? And Shorty's just gained a position on Scotty here. This is interesting. These
they
two
both
are battling.
got the same pace, don't they? I mean,
yeah.
Your past team constructor champions always know how each other are going to race. They know how each other get around the track. It may even just be fun for these guys to be in a different car, going against each other, seeing what the difference in the car is going to do for them as they go around.
Yeah. Now, I'm just going to quickly bring up Shorty's telemetry right now, just so you guys can see. We're riding on board with Shorty now, and you can see he's got 36% front tyre wear, and roughly even on the back as well. 36 on the rear right, but 38
Who
on the
was that
rear
around
left.
in Sector 2?
Oh, no. I can't quite tell at the moment. I don't know, the yellow flag been clear.
I think it's VR.
Ooh, unlucky Ver. Oh no, he's off! No, Squashed Apple's hit the wall! He's not lost a wheel, though. He's not lost a wheel. And he's still going. I can't see his telemetry, so we can't see how much damage he currently has. Let's see if we can get anything from the camera.
No.
Oh, he just got deep into turn 1, hit the curb and spun. He's lost a bit of his front right wing, I believe.
Yeah, Vilsek's going to eat this up. He's going to make this move happen before they get down in the 4. That is a shame.
Yeah, Vilsek's got him. Vilsek has him, and he has DRS too. And now Squashed Apple's going to have to pit. He's going to have to pit because that wing damage... It looks like he's missing a through winglets too. That wing damage is going to be a bit too much for him at the moment. So let's jump back to the battle for second place at the moment and just see if Stinson's any closer. It's not. He's actually dropped down a little bit, and so has Gernman. Gernman's lost that toe from Izat, but he still has the DRS for now. I'm going to jump down to Scotty.
Harvested.
Yeah, maybe. Scotty and Shorty are a little bit closer on track right now, but so is Avi and Squashed Apple. Did Squashed Apple pit? Oh, he's not even made it to the pit lane yet. Oh.
Yeah, it happened right out of turn 1, so he had to come all the way around. Here he comes. He's now coming into the pits. I want to see what he's going to go on. It's lap 11. Can he take the mediums from here on out, Robot?
He could, but he's going to have to look after them for the first few laps where they get the most degradation for the first stint. He's going to have to keep them under temperature and just kind of keep them cool, and that will help to extend their life a little bit. Going to quickly jump back up to Santu because he's on the back of Scotty right now as well, as both Lika and Amir overtake Squashed Apple in the pits. Where is OFR? Oh, he's down in 18th place right now. I'll jump to him in a moment, guys, but I think he's had a spin. And he doesn't look too confident in the car right now. But Santu is gaining on the battle between Scotty and Shorty right now. Ex-teammates pushing each other to the limits.
I love it. I love seeing it. They're not teammates anymore. We're going to see him go full-blown. No team orders, Robot, today. We're not going to see it happen. We're going to see these two go at it. And we're going to see who's faster out of the two.
I think Scotty's going to be able to make a move here. He's in the DRS and he's only 3/10 behind. That's exactly where you need to be if you want to make a move before turn 3. Let's see if he can do it. They both go slightly wide, but both avoid a penalty for now. And here we go. Let's watch that gap decrease as his overtake is set to on. His DRS is wide open. That's the drag reduction system overpowering the car there. And he almost gets the move done, but he just broke a little bit early to save the back of Shorty's car for now. But he's got another attempt now with a second DRS zone.
He got such an exit coming out of turn 3, Robot. Did you see it? He was right on the throttle. No squirrel, no sideways. Goes right back down into the DRS zone. What an exit he had coming out, Scotty did. And he's still there.
Yeah, and Stinson has somehow managed to catch up. Oh, is that German in? German's in the pits. German's pitting. He's going for the undercut. That's an early stop, surely.
That's what we were talking about at the end of qualifying, Robot, the undercut. How long can he take these mediums? I want to know how long they can go because Ezat's not come in, Stinson's not come in. They are usually the ones you watch out for on the undercuts. They knew the undercut was powerful. I know Stinson knew the undercut was so powerful. It looks like Gurman's went to the hards.
Well, no, has he? Oh, he has. He's going the long. He's doing the long run.
It's going to be the hards. Yeah, he's got the long run in. He's come out in P9. He's going to come out in front of Tommy. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold Tommy off as they go up into turn 3.
Let's see. Racer Tate's almost got a move done on AJ, but he's going to have to wait a little bit longer. Has German held him off? He has. He has for now. Let's see if he can get those hards up to temperature. That's what this is going. This is what the first few laps of his stint are going to be about. Instead of keeping those mediums cool, he's going to try and keep those hards hot. He needs to heat them up to make sure he can turn into these fast corners. Now, I just want to give a shout out to Ash Wilson, who's joined OFR Smalley for Formula 1 OFR. That would be absolutely amazing to see. If we host an F1 Beginners Cup next season, for example, I'd love to see all of you GTS guys join us there. That will be an absolute amazing sight. Don't you think?
Oh no!
Oh,
he's there with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He comes in. He's going to try the undercut on Stinson.
Oh, no.
I was going to say, Gurman, the undercut for Gurman. Let's see how it works. I mean, he's definitely going to have some time gain in the undercut, but him being on the hards, it almost seems like Ezat's just going to be able to pull away from him as they come through.
Here comes Gurman.
Ezat coming down the exit. Where are they at? Here comes Gurman through turn 1. Ezat's
Gurman's got in! He's got in! The undercut worked! Look at that!
On the hard tires, Robot. The undercut worked. He's got to stay out in front now. Are the mediums enough to get by him, though?
Oh, I don't know. But can he take those mediums 22 laps? Yeah.
That's questionable.
I think so. I think he's going to be able to do it, especially Ezat. He does like to manage his tyres quite well. But look at that. Gurman must have done a lightning lap to get those hards heated up. And now Ezat's going to be stuck behind some of this Santi traffic right now.
Yeah, tons of traffic, Robot. Is Stinson going to answer back with a pit as he comes around turn 9? Is he going to come in? He's not going to come in. He's not going to answer back for the pit. He's going to go for another lap around.
Oh, no. Hang on. Let me just check the gap from the leader. So Gurman's only 15 seconds behind the leader right now. Gurman's done it. Gurman's actually going to jump him.
Oh, Stinson's super sideways coming out of turn 1. He's going to lose some time here as well.
Oof, no. Ezat is look like he... Who's pitted? Hang on. Oh, everyone else is pitting now. We've got 4 drivers in the pits. It looks like that Shorty Racer, AJ and Margaret all in the pits right now. Oh, it's all coming alive. Lap 14-15. This is where we see everything come alive.
Poor Jedi. I think Jedi picked up a 5-second penalty for ignoring the blue flag there. Not a good day. Jedi's had kind of a rough go of it this season. We hate to see that in the D1 drivers. Squashed Apple with a 3-second time penalty. Not good for him. On the hards as well. What have the guys come out on, Robot? I mean, a lot of the guys, it looks like most of the guys come out on the mediums. I don't see anybody on the hards. Yeah, they've all come back out on the mediums.
Oh, okay. So only German on the hards then. And it looks like Bounty pitted for the hards quite early on. He must, and so did Jedi, yeah, of course. So 3 guys on the hards. We're gonna have to wait and see. Well, yeah, how those hards work out in the end. But where's Stinson? He's pitting now. So there goes Stinson in the pits, and German is just coming. Oh my God, he's jumped them massively. Look at this. German's gonna get huge. Stinson's just got out of his pit box now, and German's passed him.
That's huge, and Izat as well. He lost tons of time on that undercut. And Izat's right behind. Izat's right behind German. Here they go. He's the 3rd in line. Is he going to be able to make a move as they come up the hill?
German definitely will make that move on Scotty, but I don't think Izat's going to be able to get past Scotty yet. Oh, bit of a lock up there from Izat. He's looking a bit glitchy, so I'll look at someone else for now. Stinson has come out 3 seconds behind the leader, and that's German.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's huge. That's a second a lap.
Take notes, guys. Take notes, because you just seen it happen. Take it into the next race. Take it into tomorrow. The undercut is powerful here. As I was saying at the end of qualifying, you want that undercut.
And it's going to be interesting at the end of the race to see the state of the hards who pitted on lap 12. Let's not forget German pitted on lap 12 on the hards versus Izat's lap 14, I think it was. Soft, medium tyre. So yeah, we need to keep an eye on that so these D2 guys know the best strategy to take. Ash is...
German with a 3-second time penalty. Jedi's in the way! Izat's run into him! Izat's run smack into him! I think he's got wing damage. Oh no! Trying to get out of the way from the blue flag. He's been ignoring them. He got a 5-second earlier, got in front of German, had to let him go, and then he got right back in front of Izat as they came around turn 10, and Izat's going to have a broken wing, I think.
Right, let's have a look at Izat's telemetry now and see what's going on with his car. Oh no, that's crucial. Look at this, guys. Bringing it up now. 63% front left wing damage on Izat's car.
Stinson touches Scotty, and I think Stinson's going to have some wing damage.
Did Stinson just push him wide?
Yeah, he did. That's going to be a penalty. Scotty's going to report that. Obviously, the stewards are going to look at it. We've caught it on the stream.
Stinson's got 19%.
Super wide.
Stinson's got 19% front left wing damage there, and Izat has got 63. They've just gifted German the advantage here. Oh no. Look at Izat's struggling so much to turn the car. I think he's going to have to pit.
It's all kicked off, hasn't it? I mean, after the pits, it's all kicked off. German's going to run away. He's got 3 seconds on Stinson. Stinson's got wing damage. Izat's got wing damage. Scotty just got pushed wide. What is going on?
Izat stayed out as... Oh no, Izat's pitted. Izat's pitted. Yeah. Wing damage was just too high.
That's going to be it for Izat. I don't think Izat's going to be able to make it up after that.
Well, I still think he'll be able to push for a top 5. We know how quick he is. Remember, he had about a 4-second gap on the guys behind, and that's just 18 laps. So if he can do that again, he still may be able to get top 5. We've got a yellow flag. Oh, who's that now? Is it Santu? No, it's not Santu. It's... I can't quite see who it is. Is it AJ?
Is that Jedi?
Is it Jedi again?
That's Jedi again.
Oh, he's not having a good day, is he?
No, he's got to cool those tires down. You got to let those tires come down.
He's gonna be annoyed with himself for this.
Yeah, he's not having a good go of it at all. Bad luck, Jedi. Sorry. Is Stinson gonna be able? Stinson looks like he's losing time to German. Maybe that wing damage doing something to slow him down enough where German can run away. The gap was about 3.3 as they were going around 7. Now it's 3.5. It just keeps climbing.
Yeah. You can see it climbing now. I think so. He's only got 19% front left wing damage, but that is enough to disrupt your car through those fast corners. And we can see him struggling a lot now. It's 3.7. Look, he's slowing down a little bit more for that first corner. He's suffering. And that's
and I think I don't know. I think Stinson's gonna have something to say to the stewards as the report comes out, because Izat obviously had that broken wing. Stinson had to go around Izat, but then he had to come and switch back to the inside to make the move on Scotty, and it just looked like he broke a little late. I mean, it's his responsibility, but I'm not to say that Izat had little to nothing to do with it, as he had to go around him.
Yeah, so I only jumped to Stinson as he was going into turn 3, and it looked like he had just understeered and pushed Scotty off the road. Jedi's picked up another penalty. He's really struggling around here. I'm not sure what's going on with him. He's 60 seconds behind VR in 18th place right now. He's struggling a lot, especially with blue flags too.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of.
Oh, and Bounty's spun.
Who was that?
Bounty. and he's just got it turned around in time. Thankfully.
He's spun it around professionally, hasn't he? I mean, he spun that thing around like it was nothing.
Yeah, that was inch perfect too. He managed to avoid the car behind him. And now I think we might see a battle between Bounty and VR happen pretty soon, actually. Because these guys are very similarly placed, and their teammates. So, I mean, they have no reason not to give themselves a little bit of a run for their own money, you know? We could see them battle now.
Yeah, throw the team orders out of the window. Bounty a little squirrely coming out of 7 there. Throw the team orders out. Get rid of them. Yeah, there's no reason to. Let's just go and have fun now. The guys have got, 16 laps to go around this racetrack. Throw it out. It looks like, Stinson just not able to have the same pace as Gernman with that wing damage. Keep in mind, guys, just because the end plate's not gone and the winglets are not gone, that does not mean that it's not going to affect your car if you've run into somebody or had that wing damage.
Yeah, guys, sorry if you can hear the fireworks in the background. I can't really do anything about that, but I can see my mic
It's
peaking.
not the end of the race yet.
Yeah, I can see my mic peaking every time one goes off, so if that's a bit loud, apologies. But yeah, it's just some hooligans doing some late night bonfire partying, I imagine. But right, I'm currently riding on board with Atomic because he's only 4/10 behind Avi right now. And I'll just give you guys an idea of what's going on with the penalties too. Just bringing up the Race Engineer app. So on the right hand side, you can see quite a few penalties actually. We've got everyone in the top 10 apart from 9th place, which is Avi. They've got penalties, at least 3 seconds. We've got 8th place having 9 seconds, and everyone else has 3. And we've actually got, 7th place also has 3 seconds too. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of penalties so far, and probably more to come towards the end of this race.
Yeah, Atomic's made that move on Avi there as we were going through it. The Engineers app, guys, if you don't have it, get it. It's one of those things you can't go and race without.
And it's free. Let's not forget, it's free.
And it's free.
Absolutely free.
What can you be bothered with a free app?
Exactly. I'm just using the app right now, actually, to look at Atomic's tyre wear. Have a guess. Medium tyres. What do you think they're on?
He's got to be around with the
18 laps old.
22. I'm going to go with 30%.
63 on the fronts and 68 on the rears.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's pushing those tyres. I'm not sure what his strategy is here. He's going to have to come in for the softs at the end and then go for fastest lap, I imagine.
Now, he did pit early on before the pit strategy, so he did pit early on. I mean, but, I don't know, maybe go for the hards if you had to pit that early?
Yeah, but what we're seeing right now, though, is that he's actually improving his time, though. I mean, he was a few tenths quicker in the first and last sector on his previous lap than his fastest lap. So he's not exactly going slow, which is quite surprising to see. But yeah, he's doing something. Now I'm going to quickly jump up to Racer Tay. Racer Tay and AJ are still battling it out. AJ's got a nice 5th place right now. I'm surprised he's up there. It was in qualifying when he had an incident with his teammate, wasn't it? I thought that was the race. But yeah, nice to see AJ back up there in the top 5, battling hard right now, keeping Racer Tay, fantastic driver, behind him.
He just needed that confidence, didn't he, Robot? I mean, AJ's just been lacking in that confidence this season and last season. As we didn't see him, so he's just needed that little bit of a confidence boost. Obviously, qualifying is not going to help you out with that qualifying boost. Santi is behind these two, about 2 seconds down. He is making some time up, but yeah, AJ just needed that confidence boost to say, hey, I can keep up with these D1 guys. I've got the same pace. I can make this happen. Why not give it another go?
Yep, and that's exactly what he's doing. So, Leaker's in the pits. Hang on. That's
another one of those guys he pitted early.
He did. He had to pit early because of some wing damage, I believe. He's in the pits right now, and he's going on to softs, I imagine. He's banging on. He's gone on to softs, and this is going to be possibly a fast lap from him as well. Hopefully, do you think he'll be able to catch up to the top 10? He's got about 15 seconds to make up. I don't think he's going to be able to do it.
Look at who is in front of him. He's got Shorty. He's got to get around. He's got Squashed Apple. He's got to get around. Amir, the likes of Vilsec, and then Ezat in P11. Doesn't look like Ezat's going to catch up to 10. Maybe he can if Scotty and Avi make some mistakes as they get into a battle. Maybe, I don't know. It's going to be hard to say.
It's going to be a tricky one. And Shorty look at Shorty, they're going side by side into turn 4 with Squashed Apple again. These two have not left each other alone all race. But there's battles going on all around. Now, they've got a yellow in sector 2. We've got a yellow, I think
that's Jedi. That's going to be Jedi.
Is he just always letting some guys pass together? Okay,
yeah, he's let some guys go. So, Tommy is in, Atomic is in,
And look at this.
Avi is in.
He's actually just jumping these guys again. Look at that top 10, just like that. He's got points again.
Just like that.
He's got points again. And we got a yellow again in sector 2 and 3. I think that's Jedi. Oh no, this time it's the. Oh, hang on a minute. Did these two just push each other wide? No, they're good. I think the Alphas might have the Hasses, sorry, might have just squabbled with each other a little bit. But Emir's in the pits now as well. Leaker's going to jump Emir. That's going to help him get into that fight for the top 10. And Margaret, and look at this. I did not expect it to be German Margaret in P1 and P2. And Stinson is caught up to the back of Margaret as well.
Where has he done that at?
No idea. I didn't even see that gap reduce.
Stinson just losing time. I don't know if AJ's going to have enough time. They've got about 11 laps to go. AJ's got a lot of time to make up if he wants to get that podium spot, but with Stinson's wing damage, does it get worse as they go along, Robot?
No, I think they'll be getting a bit lighter fuel, you know, as they're going along, so the car won't be as heavy, so they won't be as dependent on corner top speed. So I think it might improve a little bit for him, but it's still going to be a big, you know, few tenths a lap compared to his main time that he could be doing without the damage.
Look at the black marks in turn 4, Robot. Look at all those.
So many late breakers.
And that's just a sign. I mean, the guys are not, you know, braking late. They're just late braking. If you can differentiate the two terms there.
I know what you mean.
And getting the most out of the car that they can.
Yeah, and just to remind you guys, everyone in the top 4 has 3 seconds worth of time penalties. The 5th place of Racer Tay actually has 6 seconds. So if AJ can avoid penalties and just stay within 3 seconds, he's got him.
That's a top 5 for Santi. If Santi can stay where he's at.
Santi's got 9 seconds worth of penalties actually.
Oh.
So yeah, he's going to be struggling a bit. But here comes Racer Tay on AJ. Let's see if he can do it. He's got the slipstream. He's got the DRS. He's going down the inside. He's going to be able to outbrake him. They're going side by side. Almost contact. Almost. But AJ stays ahead. But Racer Tay's going to get him now. Watch this. Look at that speed advantage. Both on the medium tyre. Racer Tay's actually got the position change done. But is AJ going to be able to fight back? No. Oh no! AJ's touched him. Did Santi push AJ into Racer Tay? Oh
I
no!
think he touched him, yeah.
Oh no! So AJ definitely hit Racer Tay there, but I'm not sure if that was Santi.
Santi's got wing damage.
Oh
Santi's
no!
Got an end plate missing.
Oh no! Oh, and AJ's about to fight back on Racer Tay as well. What is going on with these boys today? Teammates hitting each other. This is scandalous.
Probably not talking to each other on voice chat right now.
They'll probably be swearing at each other if they were.
I'd love to hear some of that conversation after qualifying, wouldn't you, Robot?
I really would. I mean, Santu is notorious for his use of prolific swear words whilst he's racing. I'm sure we couldn't think of a few right now that he's cursing at AJ. But we won't hang on Santi. We know how much he doesn't like it, so let's move on. So, we got yellow in sector 2. We got someone spun. It's one of the Hasses. Is that Bounty again? Oh, no. Bounty's off. He's come off.
Bounty. And he's completely lost the wing. That's going to be a VSC. The first VSC of the race. We haven't seen a safety car this whole time, Robot.
No, I'm really surprised as well. We did have a car spinning in turn 1. That was Vilsek getting pushed wide. But no safety car.
He is in lap traffic.
And Vilsek's pitting. He's taking advantage of this virtual safety car right now. He's going to come out ahead of the guys as well. Watch this. Oh my god, has Vilsek done the best pit strat ever? Let's see if he's going to stay ahead. Oh no, here they come, 3 drivers!
Suppose they have to brake.
They do, and that's it, virtual safety car in. Oh, it's been timed quite bad, but he's going to have fresh softs. He's going to be able to make quick work of these guys.
He's come out in front of Amir. Amir's got a little bit of a drag on him, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get around him. Here they come up the hill, and yeah, he can't make anything happen of it. Vilsek on his way. Say goodbye.
Right, here we go. I'll stick with Vilsek for now. I can see that Stinson's a little bit close to Margaret. We got another yellow in sector 1. I think that's Jedi just letting people pass. And we got another. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, Stinson is actually closing up a little bit on Margaret, so I jump to him. It's not going to happen yet, so I jump back down to Vilsek. I just want to see if he's going to be able to get this big advantage on those soft tyres. Doesn't look like it yet. He's actually dropped down about 1.5 seconds from the car ahead, Leekler. He has overtaken Amir though.
Leekler's actually making a move.
Oh, of course. Leekler's on the fresh soft tyres too.
Yeah, he's got squashed apple right here. He's going to get DRS as they come out of 10. Let's see if he can get it done before they get to turn 1.
We got another yellow in sector 2. I think that's just Jedi letting people past again. I think Leak is just a little bit too far behind to make a move on Squash. Oh no, here we go.
He's gonna get a run right here. I think he's gonna get a run right here, Robot, as they come around too.
Dude, Squash
here they
is
come
so
up
slow.
the hill. He's third in the line. Yeah, he was very, very slow as they come through. But Leaka still couldn't get anything done. He's still behind Squash as they come around turn 3.
Yeah, I think Leaka was playing it safe, which is I think the right thing to do because Squash was way too close to the back of that Ferrari there, and if Leaka tried a dive bomb, probably would have understeered into one of them.
But look what's happened to Vilsec. Vilsec is eating that gap up as Leaka gets stuck.
Now,
if he's not careful, Vilsec's going to get around.
Ex-teammates, Leaka and Vilsec, let's not forget, and we know what happens when these two get close on track. Almost every time they did, they hit each other.
Yeah, as Vilsec would say, Robot, no bueno.
No bueno, yeah. Oh, Leak is about to make a move as well. This is going to be interesting now. I'm quickly going to jump up to Racer Tay because he is still stalking AJ. They did have a little bit of a position change early on. Oh, we've got is that? Oh no, that's not Vilsec, is it? No, it's not. We've got someone spinning after turn 1.
That's a Renault. I think it's Tay.
No, it's not Tay. Is it Atomic? Oh no, it can't be.
It's Atomic. It was Atomic. He got some sideways. Yeah, he got sideways right there.
Right, here we go.
I'm gonna go back to Leaka.
Yeah.
Here comes Leaka. It's a 5-car train, Robot, as they come up to turn 3. Here goes Leaka down the inside. Is he going to be able to get it done? He's on the brakes.
Oh, he's understeered. Oh, no, he's broke too late.
Here comes Vilsec. Vilsec's touched him on the rear. No, that was a mirror. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no. Leaka's braking a bit too late there. He needs to be careful.
He's going to lose 3 spots in this.
Oh, no. And then what happened to Vilsec? I thought Vilsec would have taken advantage of that there.
I think it was too congested for Vilsec to do anything with cars left, cars right, cars in the middle, understeer, oversteer. Nothing you can do, yeah?
No, nothing. And I think there's so many battles going on track right now. I'm not sure who to switch to, but I am going to switch to Racer Tay because he's almost on the back of AJ, but again, he's just staying behind. Now, AJ has 6 seconds worth of penalties now, so does Racer Tay. So these guys are going to have to do it on track, and we've got a yellow in 2 and 3. It's Jedi again. It's Jedi. Yeah, he's just letting the cars pass, so good on him there.
Side by side, Robot. Here they come around 4, side by side. He's going to try to switch. It's not going to happen. The switchback's not going to happen. He's still so close. How is Tay staying so close to him?
I don't know, but this battle has gone on for like 20 laps. These guys are on the limit. This is amazing racing by these two. Absolutely fantastic.
That's respect, isn't it? That's just pure respect is all it is, Robot. It's just...
Oh, Vilsec and Leaka crashing into each other. Oh, no, keep it easy, guys. Keep it easy, guys. Oh, I think... Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Leaka is not giving people space. Oh, not giving Vilsec the space he needs, I don't think. And they need to be careful.
It's so close. It's so close. They're side by side. They're touching as they go into 6.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
Go.
Oh, Leaka's... Oh, no, Leaka's going
Leaka's
straight off. And guys, this is dangerous. I'm not... Oh, no, Leaka, what are you doing? Keep you cool and get back on track.
I'm gonna change the screen here.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to switch to someone else now. Let's jump to Amir and see how he's getting on, just 3/10 behind.
He's close, Robot. This is that train we seen earlier. It's going to be Shorty, Amir, Squashed Apple. DRS active. Who is that behind? That's Vilsec. Vilsec after that battle with Leaka. Here they come up to turn 3. Oh, they tow. Shorty with a touch. He's going to get bumped back. Squashed Apple was trying to make him run. He comes in front of him, and guess who's coming? That's Vilsec.
Yeah, here comes Vilsec. Remember, there's fresh soft tires. Leaka's still off track. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's not even got back onto the track. He's just at turn 8 right now. His tires have overheated a lot.
Yeah, the tires are done. Completely off. Not going to get anything out of those tires for the rest of the race. 4 laps to go, Robot. Gernman, 3.0 seconds in the lead. Stinson, 6/10 still off of Yuval. It's going to stay that way. Leaka, 5-second time penalty for speeding in pit lane. Retires it in the pits. And then you've got AJ 16 seconds behind the top 3 with Racer Tay still there. Still trying to get past AJ. AJ not letting it happen. I don't know how they're doing it.
I don't know. It's a really big battle going on, and the battle for 11th place right now is still going on as well. Shorty and Amir are going wheel to wheel as they get into turn 4. Amir's still managing to defend against him for now, but Vilsek is just waiting for one of these guys to make a mistake. But Vilsek's got a better exit than Shorty out of 3 right now. Vilsek's got a DRS open, but so does Shorty. Vilsek taking that inside line now. He's going to be able to make the overtake here if he can brake just a centimetre later. Yes, he can. He's not locked up and he's turned in, and he's claimed the apex. He's got him. Now he just needs to get Amir.
Yeah, 1 extra gear down, hug the apex, get around that turn. You've made that inside move, yeah. So now, 5/10 off of Amir, 3 laps to go. It's all coming down to this. Razor Tay, 1/10 off of AJ. Ezat's just been passed by Scotty.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Ezat's got any damage, but I think it might be his tyres. Let me quickly check.
Well, he's coming back. He's got a little bit of a run back on him.
He's currently in 7th, and he's got... No, he's okay. He's got 37% on the fronts, 40 on the rears.
Oh, here comes Scotty trying to make the switchback. Couldn't make it happen. That's a hard position on the track to do a switchback because of how the turn comes around. It's not exactly a 180-degree turn. It's a little bit less. It's kind of hard to make that switchback work.
Yep. And... I'm sorry, I'm just riding on board with Racer now because surely he's going to get AJ. He's less than 3 tenths behind.
He's got to make it happen. Is he waiting until the last lap?
I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with these two right now. Let me just quickly check the penalties again just to see what they're looking like. Everyone's still... Oh no, hang on. Racer Tay's got 9 seconds now and AJ only has 6.
Okay.
So there we go. And, oh no, look, Stinson's just passed Margaret as well. We missed that.
There it is.
But...
Tay is going down the inside on turn 3. He's going to try to make it stick as they come out. They touch as they come out turn 3. AJ's still holding him off.
Yeah, and Margaret has just got to stay within 3 seconds of Stinson, and then he's got that position back because Stinson has 6 seconds worth of penalty, whereas Margaret only has 3. So
I think he's going to make that happen.
He might even get an overtake again. We never know. But this is looking
He's
good.
only 2 tenths behind.
This is looking good for Gerdman, though. Oh, look at this. Look at Margaret's entry into 10 and exit out of 10. Far better than Stinson's.
Oh, what a run.
What a run. And he's staying behind. He's staying behind. Look, and he's going to get DRS if he can... Oh, no, Stinson got a better exit. I'm not sure if that was the best thing to do there, Margaret. But let's see. Oh, look at that speed. He's got the speed. He's got the toe. He's got the drag reduction.
Stinson takes the inside. Here they come down into turn 3. Who's it going to be when they come out? He goes around the outside.
Nice and clean there, guys. Nice and clean. Good to see. And it's Margaret. Margaret's got him, but now Stinson's got the inside line as they go into turn 4.
And he's got the DRS.
Oh, it's going to be the last of the late breakers.
Oh, easy.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Margaret's got him. Margaret's got him. These two are...
Fair touch.
These two are great racers. They're fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Can we just give a shout out to AJ's defense as well? He has had Race Tay behind him for 25 laps, less than a second, and he is stayed ahead.
I want to know who the viewers think driver of the day should be. I mean, AJ, take your pick. AJ, Yuval, Scotty. Do you want to take Scotty? I mean, Vilsek's up there. Give Vilsek a driver of the day. But yeah, if you're watching the stream, go ahead and put it down in the chat. Who do you think the driver of the day should be today? And I want to know who it's going to be.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to go with AJ here. I mean, I know he's not had that much position changes. He's gained 1 position from the start, but he has battled on the limit for nearly every lap of this race, and he still can't race the tape behind him. He's doing something right. And here we go. They go side by side. There's contact, and he spun. Race the tape spun.
I told you nobody was trying to make it done on the last lap. He made it. Try it. It just didn't work out.
Vilsek's left the session. I think it's his network, though. I don't think it's him quitting. I think he's got a network issue because his car is still there and he's got a red X above it. So that's unfortunate for Vilsek there. Let's hope he's got... Oh, his car's coming into the pits. No, don't retire him. No! Oh, no, this is terrible for Vilsek. Has he got... Oh, he's just joined back. Get control of your car quickly, Vilsek. Oh no, here we go. Right, I'm going to jump back up to the battle between Margaret and Stinson because Stinson has got him back. They're on the final lap right now, and here comes Gerdman crossing the line in first place. Stinson is going to claim P2 for now, but he's going to be jumped by Margaret because of the penalties. There we go. AJ is just coming around turn 8. Did Vilsek get control of his car? I think he did. I think he's okay. And we got a few other guys crossing the line, but here comes AJ holding off Racer Tay for around, well, pretty much 100% of this race today. Good job there, AJ, claiming P4. And Izat somehow is claiming... Oh, Izat's jumped AJ! Because of penalties, Izat's got P4, Scotty's got P6.
Did AJ slow down as he came around 10?
Oh,
I hope he
not.
didn't do it. I hope that's not what he did, and I hope that's not how he lost P4.
Oh, yeah, because look, it's 0.5 of a second. Oh, no. But Santu's claimed P10 with all of his penalties. I think he dropped down 3 positions there. And Emir is just coming across the line now. Let's see if Emir jumps Santu. No, he doesn't. Emir stays in 11th place for now. So good recovery from Emir as well. Let's not forget Emir did have to pit very early on. So great recovery drive from Emir. Squashed Apple. Again, new driver is finishing in 13th, but they didn't finish, unfortunately. Maybe they were a bit too far behind. But there we go, guys. That's the race over.
What a race!
Yeah, a very interesting race too. I mean, a lot of these guys are going to be annoyed at things that happened in this race. I imagine we're going to see a flood of penalty reports coming in. But German has won again. He has won again, and he has just extended his championship lead. Big shout out to Margaret and Stinson for battling so close, and a big shout out to AJ as well. Great battling he did all race long. Scotty and Shorty rejoined us and gave us, of course, some amazing battles as we usually see them. And Squashed Apple again, new guy, battling pretty much the whole race too. Very, very nice to see. So let's just quickly check how much penalties these guys have. Yep, penalties all around.
It's a million.
Was there anyone without a penalty? No, everyone got a penalty there. And yeah.
Look at Atomic, 12 seconds. Look at Super Bounty, 18 seconds.
Where did Atomic finish? Out of the points in 15th. He's not going to be happy with that. He was 3rd in the championship, and I think he might be getting jumped by a few drivers now as well. So he's going to be on the back foot into Monaco. But good race. Very good race.
Monaco robot. Next weekend, guys. Monaco.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be very, very interesting. Same time next week, guys. Both of us will be commentating again, hopefully. So, yeah, let's wait and see what happens there. But, yeah, very thankful for all you guys that are tuned in. And, yeah, see you in just under an hour's time, 50 minutes time for the D2 race. And that will be streaming on OFR's media channel, our backup channel there. So, thanks very much, guys, and see you soon.
Bye.